All right, friends, welcome. We're playing some new standard here with Yuna, Hope of Spira. Yuna and the Overlords.
Spawn more Overlords.
Sam Dill went 5-0 in a Magic Online League with this deck, and kind of a cool update to kind of domain. There's no beans here, so not trying to do the beans thing, just like happy to play a bunch of removal spells, cut down, go for the throat, virtue, etc., and just do the Overlord thing. So Yuna says that all enchantment creatures have trample, lifelink, and ward too. And then more importantly, Yuna can reanimate an enchantment every turn, noting it's enchantment card, not creature. So virtue persistence can come back. Nowhere to run can come back. And of course the Overlords and summon Primal Odin.
Who has summoned me?
Pretty cool stuff. And
How strong are these video game characters?
hopefully they're strong. We're going to find out. So Summon Fenrir is obviously awesome. I'm a huge fan of this card. I think it's one of the best sleeper cards in the set. Overlord's great. Pretty cool, interesting mana base here. Just a bunch of some fast lands, some verges, some starting towns, needing basics for the Summon Fenrir. So Fenrir does bring some deck building requirements, but sideboard pretty standard: Duress, Ghost Vacuum, Rule Spells, yada yada yada. And that's the thing. That's what we're gonna play. So let's give it a spin and see how it looks. Brought to you by Anthros, folks. Very important advice for life here. Invest in the things that keep you off the ground. Your car, your shoes, a bed, and then a great office chair. Especially if you work from home or you game a lot, a good chair is absolutely mandatory as we get older. I know I'm getting older. I'm 41 now. I turned 41 a few years ago. Your body don't work like it used to, and taking care of it means it'll work like you want it to for as long as possible. So you're worth it. Check out the Anthros chair. You can see the recline there. Only chair I've ever sat in where I can maintain proper posture and actually recline. I freaking love this thing. And you deserve it, all right? Treat yourself. Don't be shy. Check out promo code JIMDMTG for $200 off your order. Please use the link in the chat or description because they sponsor me, obviously. Trackers use tracker link. And check them out. Anthros, fix your sit. Jack, come look at this. You're gonna love this shit. All right, what is going on here? All right, full house. We're gonna mulligan. We're going to mulligan into a passable hand. Insight can find lands. Artifact, creature, or lands. This sounds good. Keep this. And we're on the draw, so cut down seems pretty important on the draw. The problem here is if they're not playing a creature deck, I like to try and hedge against that if possible. I think I'd go for the throat. Go for the throat or virtue. Hey, just virtue. Just not the virtue, whatever. Just do that. The one thing about this deck is there aren't really any ways to discard cards. Let me get into rest here. Love it. Love it. Love the mulligan Thoughtseize, you know? There are other ways to discard cards, so it's not like you can discard a big enchantment, which is why this deck's not really playing any big, dumb, like 9-mana enchantments you can't really cast. The goal is to either cast them or mill them with Insight and Overlord and everything else, too. Man, folks, the first thing on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. Watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content. If you like what I'm doing here, want to see me succeed, then hit the buttons to do the things. And appreciate your support. Thank you so much. This is not a rebrew, but we are doing other rebrews. And Courtyard Swamp, eh? Right. Cast an Insight. Take a little look. We see some lands and a Yuna. We already have a Yuna. And there's currently no enchantments in the graveyard. We do gotta make land drops. The thing is the next Insight could find stuff for us. So return Yuna, gain a life. Maybe we're being a little greedy here, but I don't mind. And maybe they're playing like, I just assume like a mid-range deck. Duress again. Don't love that. Take the Insight. That makes our hand a lot worse. But sure. Play Swamps, they go. The good news is that they give us a lot of time to get set up. That's really good for us. So play lands, they go. The old starting town here.
Nice town you got here.
Not in the best shape with all these fast lands in this current draw, but we don't need our 4th mana, so. Play land. Archfiend of Vidross. Can't cut that one. Oh my god. Right. Well, unfortunately, this game is not going very well for us. Our draw is about as awkward as possible. We did mulligan get double duress, I suppose, which is, you know, so it's kind of their fault that our hand is bad as well, but that's fine. Cut down, not so good against Archfiend. Just a black-white mid-range demons deck, by mostly mono-black. Maybe splashing white for some sideboard cards. Take 6. Work 15. The Yuna can return Insight. We don't draw it. We do draw a Go for the Throat. That is something, I suppose. We'll just say Go. Archfiend loses a counter. We can get rid of the Archfiend. Yeah, poker shuffler here. They almost assuredly have a kill spot for the first Yuna. Because, like, what else could they have in their hand, really? They haven't done much this game. I think hoping Archfiend kills them is a very poor choice, so we're not going to do that. Alright, so they're going to draw a card. We're going to kill the Archfiend.
Get off my plane.
Say go. Creature is plenty slow, so we're worried about cards that kill us fast. Given time, our deck will do a lot of crazy things, but things that kill us quickly are not ideal. Here's Shielder that also kills us quickly. Oh my god, man. Alright. Well, we still ain't drawing any lands. Here's Summon Fenrir, so find us a land. Let's bring a forest. Cut down is up with no targets. We can jump block, but yeah, really awkward game. Just mulligan into a pitiful draw. No Overlords. Where are they? Duress again. Sure. If any of these cards, even if they're not our movie, I mean, I guess if we could return Fenrir, like jump block, Yuya, Runa, return Fenrir, that'd be sweet, but yeah, we're very supply blocked here.
Spawn more Overlords.
As I usually am. Right, good choice. Well chosen, opponent. Good job. Well done. It's good.
Yeah.
Anything else? Gain a little life too. So we're gonna chump here. And again, I think if Yuna lives somehow, which seems extremely unlikely, given the 4 cards in their hand.
Is there anybody in here?
Alright, we're blocking. Go to 9. Lose some shoulder. We can gain less life from the inside, though, in theory. Can you please just make it a play, opponent? We gotta go here. I'm probably dead. Let's finish me off.
Anyone home?
Alright. Go to 9. I guess they're considering maybe they're going to play like another 4-drop. Then they'll die to a Wrath, but no Wraths here. Another cut down.
Give me what I want! That's not what I want! Give me what I want!
Odds of success here are very low. Does have Ward 2, but that's not going to do it. Alright, yeah. So, pretty ugly game. Mulligans, double duresses, bad draws. It happens, you know. So, they are just like black mid-range, which should be a very good matchup for us. We are just like a go big deck, and there's a dumb mid-range deck.
Sultai Drake's deck tech.
Oh, deck, sure. Thank you, appreciate that. We'll do deck tech after this game, or this match, I mean. So we're going to bring in, take the cut downs out. We're going to want the Terror Sunders, the Maelstrom Pulses. Just make sure we can kill their stuff, basically. Nowhere to run doesn't do much either. Neither does Virtue, realistically. But they might have Deep Cavern Bats, so... I don't want Bailoff. I don't want Frillback. No Vacuum. No Scavenging Ooze. I don't think I want Duress. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. Don't really want to get into a Duress battle with them, where, like, we Duress the crap out of each other and I draw Duress in the mid-game. Just want to have all gas if possible, so... We'll keep this. Insight can find land 3. Turn on the Overlord.
That beloved famous person.
Come on, opponent. We got shit to do. Great time to go follow me on the old Instagram. Go follow me on TikTok. We're on there making content, right? Look at this stuff. This is a fun series. I go over all of the vanilla legends in Legends and give them text. Kind of a fun series I've been doing on TikTok, Instagram, and stuff. So follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, check me out. Follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, MySpace, Instagram, JDate, ChristianMingle.com, Farmers Meat. They finally decided to make a play, so I can stop saying stuff right now. Live Journal, yep. GeoCities.com, Angel Fire, Alta Vista, Netscape Navigator. Alright, so play a land, play Insight. Looking for a land here. Mill some cards. Any land, please.
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
All right, no lands.
Where are they?
Sure. We can just not draw land next turn. There's no way we have 5 non-lands in a row, right? There's no way. Not possible. Ghost Vacuum. Sure. Million ways to kill it, not a big deal. We don't draw land. Alright, you know, listen. Some games, things don't work for you. It's fine. It's part of life. We're gonna Overlord. This can't find a land either, but we have a bunch of ways to kill Vacuum. It's not really a problem. We have Pulse, we have Tear Asunder. Overlord's gonna mill 4 lands. Oh, I get it. I understand what's gonna happen here. Alright. I get it. Alright, we got a land. We did it. I'm sorry, we didn't get a land. I'm sorry. I'm misspeaking. Return the Summon Fenrir and say go. And we are going to draw land next turn. Next turn, we're going to draw land. Land 3. Preacher. The Preacher Man. Preacher Man says the end. Honestly, it's funny. Every Ghost Vacuum activation will gain us a life, which is kind of, that's cool. A little bit of little side quest there. So find a land, in theory. If this one hits 4 non-lands, I will concede. I will concede and do 10 push-ups. Alright? Here we go. Dredge's Insight. If this hits 4 non-lands, we're out of here. We're done. We're Shuffler Truthers. Here we go. Alright, we had a land. We did it. Courtyard is here. Courtyard Marriott saved the day. Interesting. Whenever one or more artifact or creature cards leave, not any card. Alright, Overlord's in. I mean, we're still at 20-something life, you know. We have Overlords for days. Got Summon Fenrir. Going good. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to have a little fun. Our opponent's playing very slowly. I get it. We understand. We're going to have a little fun, though. The next time our opponent goes to Div Tank for a long period of time, I want you to tell me in the comments, or in the YouTube comments, or in Twitch chat. Tell me, what do you do when you're trying to play some Magic Arena and your opponent is playing ridiculously slow? What's your go-to? What do you usually do? Do you just give up? Do you go put on a TV? Do you fire up a different mobile game on your phone? What do you usually do? What's your usual course of action? You're shielded. Draw another land. It sucks that we've drawn, like, not much removal. We kind of need to kill Shieldred. Little social media. Tab back to Final Fantasy 14. There you go. Alright, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna summon Fenrir, I think. Whatever. Take a hit. We'll try and try and block. A little Sudoku. Watch my stream. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Alright. Alright, here we are. Looking for a chump block. And then if we draw a land, we can summon Primal Odin. Try and control my breathing. Alright. Exile a card. You got it. Thanks, Cal. Appreciate it. Kind words in chat. Love it. We're chump blocking. No problem. Draw a card. Do the life thing. And we want to Maelstrom Pulse the Ghost Vacuum, but let's draw land, so we can just cast Primal Odin and kill Shieldred. That'd be the best case scenario, I think. Nice 2 for 1. Alright. This Overlord's coming in soon. Hardcasting a green Overlord isn't the end of the world. One hole, yeah, sure. Alright, so we draw a non-land. That being said, they're tapped out, but they so we can switch hardcast to Overlord here. We're not going to Maelstrom Pulse the Shieldred, so hardcast Overlord. If they have a kill spell with the Overlord, we might just die, but what are you going to do? You know? This has been about the ugliest game possible. Extermination says, Bronze Mythic is an amazing resource. Helped me almost get Diamond last month. I appreciate you. Aww. The Kind Words plan is a nice plan. I like that. Doombringer says, hi, Jim. Will I be in the upcoming Pro Tour as a player or a commentator? No. So, as I mentioned, I am, this is the first Pro Tour in 3 years I'm not playing in. So I'll wait for our opponent to look at the schedule. You can see here, taking the next few days off because I'm fucking exhausted, honestly. Pro Tour happens over the weekend, coverage on Friday, and then I'll be streaming over the weekend a little Bronze Mythic. We get draft night on Saturday, and then I'm gonna definitely stream on Sunday evening of the Pro Tour decks. I might co-stream the top 8 of the Pro Tour, so we'll see. All right, so exile a card, gain a little life. Bronze Mythic for Final Fantasy started a few days ago. Hey, we drew a land, and that's up on YouTube already. First episode went up today on YouTube, so go check that out if you missed it. Check out the BTM YouTube channel. Who wants to guess how many minutes behind in clock our opponent is? Alright, so attack here is the snap block given the option. Means they probably have second shield, I would guess. I'm going to guess 4.5 minutes behind us. It's less than it feels like. Alright, so we are at 26 minutes. They're at... Nope, they are 6.5 minutes behind us. Alright, so... Second Shieldred, we have Maelstrom Pulse and 4 mana left over, which is super awkward. They can make a demon, start killing us that way. They took my Odin, too. It's so gross. And they've had quite the... they have an Odin. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. This has been a very frustrating game. If we cast an Overlord... Just Overlord gain some life? Sure. I think we're super dead here, unfortunately, but whatever. Cast an Overlord. We're just going to have Virtue of a token. Just to, like, gain some life. Yeah, it's hard to kill this Vacuum with all these other threats in play. They're just, like, so ahead on cards, too, so... Oh, just Orzhov demons. Just nothing crazy. I would imagine this would be a pretty good matchup for us, too. We just, like, we just go bigger than them. But our draws have been pretty heinous in these games, so... Overlord comes in. We got 2 Overlords now.
Spawn more Overlords.
We can save Pulse for something. They can also just eventually pop this thing. They're getting close to be able to pop it and just kind of do some cool stuff. And if our Overlords live, it's pretty good. If they die, it's fine too. If they die at this point, we can, if they both die, we can Pulse the Vacuum and then play Yuna. But their hand's probably pretty good. Yeah, the Lack of Beans hurts in these kind of matchups for sure. So they're going to leave Shoulder behind. Here comes Preacher. We're just trading. If they give us the option. At some point.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Blocking. How is Chicken-Tiga? Very good. We bought it. We usually buy a tray in the Indian place. It's like double the price for 5 times the food, and we just like have it for lunch over the next like week. And I had some for breakfast today, like brunch. Slept in. I'm still kind of on like LA time, so like I'm 3 hours behind, and I'm just a freaking mess, honestly. No, good catch. All waiting for our opponent. Nicole's gonna upload this first video. Alright, I'm uploading it with no information. I'm going to send you a screenshot of the Dryad land, and you're going to put that in the thumbnail. Here's a demon. I already did it. Legion to Ash. You got it. All right. So they played Archfiend, Shieldred. We have the Annex. They have this Vacuum. If we go to kill the Vacuum, they'll just eat the Overlord response. And then I can't Yuna, and they have nothing to do with it. I think we're pretty dead here. We can kill the Vacuum for sanity just by not giving them priority every turn. Just like kill it, see what they do. I'm probably should concede because I'm tired of playing this match. So. Maelstrom Pulse targeting Ghost Vacuum. Alright, first you can see it. I've had enough here. Yeah, so just about the worst possible match you can play. Run really bad. Opponent runs pretty well. Opponent plays absolutely slow as shit, and we lose. But that's okay. You can't get mad, folks. There's no reason to get mad. There's so many more important things in life besides a really frustrating match of Magic. Fire up a new game, and that's not a big deal, you know? So take a breath. It's fine. It's cool. Everything's cool. Alright. Let's try that one again. Little reset. Karn's here. Hi, Karn. How are you? Hi. Hi, Karn. How are you? He's here. Another bad hand, but we're going to mulligan. It's fine. No problem. Keep this. Ship a card and just keep on playing, you know? Sea Chrome Coast. Chat wants to know if we can have a good 7 or be on the play. Whoa, how about Hope Athesium, huh?
Great Final Fantasy costume.
They die. They die. All right. Forest, Dredge's Insight. A lot of lands here, need a little help. And we see an Overlord. Fantastic. Love that.
Spawn more Overlords.
Greater Rock. Stock up. So what is going on here? Sort of Lifegain mill deck. Karn's not having it. Karn's done. Just dashing Hope. No problem. Get out of here, Hope. Another Overlord. Fantastic. Can't cast this one yet, but let's impending this Overlord. Thanks for coming by, Karn. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming to work for 10 minutes. And we get Summel Primal Odin. And yeah, alright. Need a white source. But otherwise doing okay. Enduring Innocence. Alright. The stock up Enduring Innocence deck. I have no idea what's going on here. Another go for the throat's pretty awkward. Our mana base has done us no favors so far. Have I given a talk what I think's going to be banned? I have not. I do think a ban of some kind is likely. We'll see at the Pro Tour this week. But, you know. Yes, I called Magic players lazy 5 weeks ago, and it was week 2 of the format. Now it's week like 5 of the format. And, you know, things haven't changed a lot. So, alright, so we're going to just kill this again. We're going to dash Hopes. They draw a card. Yeah, this is pretty good against us. Opponents do some crazy stuff over here. You don't often see stock up and Enduring Innocence in the same deck, you know? Alright, we draw Virtue of Persistence. Man. Our draws have been not so great with this deck. Which either an indictment of the deck itself or just how damn unlucky we are.
You know what I want. I've been asking for it for years.
Killing the Innocence is not great, but we have no way to really exile it. I guess we'll just kill it, right? Sure. That's fine. Let's kill this. Definitely curious. Yeah, I'm also curious what the metagame share will be of Is It Cutter at the Pro Tour. All right, what do you got, friend? A lot of cards in hands, for sure. All right, Plains. Exemplar of Light. All right, we're going to just go to our turn. We just hopefully draw a land for Primal Odin. We did. It's also Plains, too. So we could Overlord, go for the throat, or Odin. Which one? Odin here. Odin! King of Asgard! That's the proper Universes Beyond, right? Stock up. They will die to Odin. Odin will kill them next turn. The one-shot ability. Zantitsuken. If they not stop it or provide a blocker. Here's a Sanctifier. Draw a card. Opponent's cooking something. I don't see how Stock Up fits in here. Every other card makes sense, but Stock Up's a little weird. Get lost. That's all right. Odin did his job. And now we have Virtue or Overlord. I kind of like resolving Virtue, I think. Or we have an Overlord coming in. This is a pretty big spot. Cookie has one of the Mistmores, but like I think that the Virtue in play is a more exciting thing to have access to. We have Odin in our graveyard, Exemplar in their graveyard. Pretty cute. Exemplar gain life triggers off of our Dredger's Insight. Alright. Sanctifier number 2. Just a cute little bunny rabbit. Aww. Draw a card. One of those Foundation starter cards, not in the draft format. Essence Channeler. Every card makes sense to me except for Stock Up. Like, I know Stock Up's a great card and all, but this deck just seems to want more creatures. Like, it just makes a lot of sense. Sheltered by Ghosts. Sure. So no way to kill that before our upkeep. And hope again. Sure. Alright. We can, we draw a land. We can attack with Overlord and return a lot of stuff, actually. That's kind of fun. Nowhere to run turns off Ward. That's pretty cool. So let's just nowhere to run and kill this Essence Channeler and attack with our Overlord. I'm in. I've got nowhere to run. Hard. Alright, let's eat that. Virtue's back. Overlord time. Oh, they move counters. I forgot that card had text on it.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
My bad. Okay, well, we'll just do this map thing again then. That's my fault. My fault. Draw land, of course. How about this time? Alright, spell. It's a Virtue. I'll keep that. Here comes the Overlord. I guess I didn't need to be mad at my build or not. Let's get back to the Yuna. We're ready to do the thing. Gain the life. Who's the life gain deck now?
Who do you think you are? I am!
You're up. So they must answer the Virtue or they lose. And then we have great things going on also. Here's a Carrot Cake. Ace of the Uneaten Feast. Token. Draw a card. Gain some life. If they gain 5 life this turn, they can solve the case and recur things in the graveyard. Attack for a bunch. There's the Monument. Where's Mike? So, we're going to have Virtue, Upkeep. We're going to get back Primal Odin, I think. Yeah. Odin's son. Alright, so kill this. Do want to be aware of not dying to the Monument. Oh, that's pretty funny. Sure. So if you Virtue Persistence back a Saga creature, you get the first 2 chapters immediately. This will never be able to attack.
Who hath summoned me?
Alright, that's fine. We have Hope here and an Overlord. That's fine. We've got 17 cards in our graveyard and 27 cards in our deck. We have no way to exile cards from our graveyard. This will put us to 20. We're actually like pretty close to losing to the Monument. I don't know if I can attack here. I am not going to attack. I'm an absolute coward. We might lose this game to Monument, straight up. Which is pretty embarrassing. But... Alright. We're going to say go. Odin's going to draw 2 cards also. Jeez. Alright, let's return the white Overlord. Alright. Alright, so they mill 2. Now we're at 18 cards in the graveyard. And Carrot cake goes off. Draw a card. Oh, weird conglomeration of things happening here. So here's an Overlord. They are 29. So the Lifegain. Lifegain does, you know, surprisingly buy time for the mill plan. Opponent's doing it. Opponent broke it. Yeah, we might be able to mill it with Hope. So now we have a life gain on all of our enchantments, too. Alright, gain some life, draw some cards. We get Trample, too. We do get Trample as well, so here's Channeler. Okay. Leave your end step. Each opponent mills X amount of life you gain this turn. Sure. Let's do it. I'm here for some real gamer hours. Alright, we have Hope. We have Insight. Draw some more cards. Now we're basically dead now. Because now we are at 19 bin. They get end step milled. And then they just untap and kill us. We stand to gain 6, 12, 15. Just not even close enough to mill them. Insight can gain a few life. If we Insight and Overlord. I'm just gonna go for broke, try and kill them. So let's cast Insight. We have no artifact removal in our deck. That wasn't very good. Okay, I want to gain life. It's the most important part here. So we can somehow gain 32 life. I don't think we can, but yeah, we can. Let's make sure our triggers are stacked right. So we can Yuna back the thing is I think Yuna has to attack, which is like the awkward part. Sure. I'm just gonna attack. Whatever. How much life can we gain? So we gain 2 more life off the Overlord, then 2 more life off the Overlord again. Let's return. Oh, you can't return Overlord, right? Okay. Gain 2. I wish it was each player mills too, you know? Like it was forced. Pretty interesting spot. Should I take all of it? We gain a bunch of life. And now we're gonna Yuna back Black Overlord, gain 2 more life. Anything else we can do here to gain life? I don't think so. Well, I guess I can just mill us on. No. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Any other way to gain life? I don't think so. Pull cards out of the graveyard. Second Yuna, whatever. Sure, whatever. Play this thing and just say go. We're clearly dead to the monument now, so. Alright, so. Bring back first, yes. So return the Overlord. Yeah, we're only milling 19 here, so return this, gain 2. Overlord, gain 2. Yeah, we're only milling 23 cards. So we return whatever. 2 more life. So we milled a bunch of cards. They have 9 cards left. Almost. Awesome Possum says, can't I for rotation? I'm so tired of losing to Shieldred. Who's playing Shieldred these days, you know? Alright, return this and die. Yeah, I mean, that was a fun game. I can't really complain about that. That was pretty cool. Alright, so opponent is playing Lifegain Mill. We're going to want to bring in Pulse, Frillback, Scavenging Ooze. We want all the kill Maybe we want to cut some of our own self-mill, like the insights. And why not be able to exile graveyard so Monument doesn't work? Terra Sunder can deal with the... Sunder seems fine too. I think Virtue's bad. It's kind of cool that game, but like... there's just so many cards to bring in. Like... Cutting black Overlord seems pretty tough. We could just add cards and not cut anything. That is a legal option. We could do that. Like, Nowhere to Run played. Alright, I'm going to shave 2 black Overlords. Let's submit 64 cards. Let's do it. 64 cards for me.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Look at that. Always lands, too. Keep. Might have Jace, yeah. All that self-milling we did, you know. He flew so close to the sun. Alright. It's okay. Yeah, Fenrir's great. This card's awesome. Really, really cool card. Case of the Uneaten Feast. Redraw, go for the throat. Alright, sure.
Nice tone you got here.
Sanctifier. Gain a life. Cut that. Oh, they're even going as far as Tranquil Cove. Man, they are in deep. They are in deep. And I have played a lot of Tranquil Coves in my life. Here's Overlord of the Mistmoor. Summon Fenrir, get a Plains. We're the beat down here. Seen the brew of this with Absolute Virtue and Pronation. Yeah, I've heard of things like that. We haven't built that deck yet, but here's Stock Up. Which again, it looks really weird in this deck, but the card is good. Here's an Overlord. Oh man, I love the Overlord curve. Fenrir into Overlord. Love it. Die for 3. Correct. We can exile our own graveyard with Furlback. That is part of the allure against the monument. We can kill the monument too, but... Alright, so here's Innocence. Gain a life. Here's a Virtue. Draw a card. Awkward. We could destroy the Innocence and then exile their graveyard to get rid of Innocence permanently. I don't hate that. I'm in for that. Do all the things. All of them. Auto pay, auto pay, auto pay. That one, that one, that one. Destroy this. Exile your graveyard. Gain 4 life. Goodbye.
Get off my plane.
More lands. Say go. 2 cards in our bin and 51 cards in our deck. That's a lot of cards. Land 5. Essence Channeling. This game's going better for us, I agree. Carrot game, for sure. Alright, so we're going to kill some stuff. Yeah, no card draw is a big one. They drew a lot of cards last game with the Innocence, so... Oh, we drew like 5 or 6 cards off of it. Go to 4-3, draw go for the throat. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Overlords, attack for 1 million. I think we're good here, folks. I think we're good. Okay. Your turn. Try and mill me. Try and mill me on my TV show? You trying to mill me?
Yeah.
Get out of here. What do you think you're doing, huh? That's more like it. That's right. All right. Still no self-mill. Still less self-mill is good. What do you think? 64 cards is good? Want to go more? Want to go less? Everyone shout a number of cards we should have in our deck post-board. And I'll consider all of your options. Right now we're at 64 cards post-board. 24 lands. 75. 69 cards. I mean, if we had 69 cards, then these cards are better, right? That's 68. Sure, and the Miser's Duress. All right, fine. 69 cards, all right? Fine. We get Mana Screw. It's your fault, chat. We can keep this. This is fun. Everyone say nice. Your YouTube comment of the day is nice. Your Twitch comment of the day is nice. 69 cards. Tranquil Cove. Who would win in a battle? 69 cards or Tranquil Cove? Carrot Cake. Come on down. Sure. All right, so we're going to play our town. We usually draw a land. All right, we are 9 spells deeper than we should be. There's a land. All right, well, here's Hope of Spira. We really need to draw any untapped land, which all of our lands are. I don't think we have a tap land in this deck. On turn 3, at least. I want y'all to know that you did this, all right? You specifically did this. All chat's fault. You're 38% to draw land. So there you go. Live by the meme and die by the meme. We just draw a land. We have Fenrir for land 4, so it's a rabbit. Exemplar of Light. Well, now we have to kill that before we, so even if we draw a land, we gotta kill this anyway. Sure, whatever. Oh, we didn't draw a land regardless, so that's fine. Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not gonna do what everyone thinks I'm gonna do. Flip out, man.
Take one. Here's a Jace. And there's a make us mill 3. Alright, 2 non-lands. There's a land, okay.
Bingo!
Alright, so here's Fenrir. Get another land. I don't think it matters, honestly. Maybe Swamp. Alright. And I guess we have Town for all our mana. Okay. Now we're doing it. Here's a Case and a Channeler. I'd like to kill both those. And a Rest in Peace. That turns off their monument. Jace is still here, but... Alright, shrink this guy so you go. We have nowhere to run. We have the Howl. We have Overlord. They only have 1 card left. This Jace is currently somewhat unassailable, but I think that's okay. You can kill both creatures. I don't think we need to, though. And then Rest in Peace is not relevant at the moment, I don't think. You can kill that later. Overlord still returns a card. Rest in Peace in play. Judge! I'm pretty sure... No. Is it Gyruda that does it? Because you choose among the cards that are milled? Right. This doesn't say that. Okay, never mind. What's up, Marvin? Okay. Got it. Let's kill her stuff, I guess, right? Sure, whatever. Let's kill this. Let's kill this. Oh, there's a Rest in Peace in play. This card doesn't even work with Rest in Peace in play. Sure. Alright, we'll just say go. It's pretty funny. Alright, we have an Overlord now. And we can kill Rest in Peace. We're not super scared of decking, because we boarded in 69 cards or whatever. Alright, so end step, we're going to kill this rabbit. 2 cards in end. We draw Maelstrom Pulse. That also kills Rest in Peace. Draw a card at this. Alright. We are just going to try Frill back here. Tapping better than that, though. Here's a Frill back. Kill Rest in Peace. Try and attack Jace. Destroy target enchantment. It's fine. Totally fine. We'll probably try and push his Jace harder as Maelstrom pulls it. Jace goes to 6. Still can't draw land. Very unlucky, I suppose, but we'll just pulse this. So they have counter spells in their deck, right? Like, how can they fit counter spells in their life gain, stock up, you know, hate piece, you know, token deck? Like, all right. Still can't draw any lands. It's fine. Let's get in the old-fashioned way. Attack with this. Never good here, folks. Here's summon. And let's go get a land of a forest variety. And, I mean, 69 card deck's working, folks. All right, it's working.
Now this is pod racing.
Let's attack. And in for a bunch. Should have hard cast an Overlord. Self-mill some more. No shame. Gets a counter. They got 3 cards in hand. We return a Scavenging Ooze. That's fine. Ooze can help play around Monument if they still have Monument in their deck, which would be weird, but here's Enduring Innocence. We're now 42% to draw land. There's no enchantments in the bin for Yuna, but that's okay. We draw a Blooming Marsh. Scavenging can also deal with the Innocence. So, all right, attack step coming in. No. Well, that's the Unitor. Attack with this. They're blocking. Full control. Get out of town.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
That's gone. And then we were going to just map it up here, I think. Map. Overlord. Let me just keep that. Map. Overlord. Land go. I think we're doing it, folks. I think we're good to go here. 2 cards left. 36 cards in deck. Attack for a whole bunch. Whatever. Cast this thing. Attack for a bunch. No land problems anymore. Destroy Evil number 3. Get lost again, sure. Lost in the sauce. Map up. Cut down to the bin. Say go. Self-mill. Don't care. Not scared. Here's Yuna. I should play that first, actually, but whatever. Play a land. Map here. No fear, Shakespeare. Just keep it on top. Say go. End step Yuna. Get back. Summon Fenrir. Search for a land. Whatever. Say go.
Somebody stop the damn man! Enough's enough!
We managed to beat the Lifegain mill deck. Good for us. All right, so went 1-1 in a pretty weird set of games. Obviously, the first game match was pretty meh, and then the Lifegain mill deck. I don't think this deck's very good, honestly.
Still a piece of garbage.
The mana's kind of bad. Without Up the Beanstalk, it's not really drawing enough cards, and it kind of has the mid-range problem. You have 10,000 rule spells that if they're not good, your deck just doesn't function. Overlord of the Baelmer can't get other Overlords, so there only are actually 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Only 10 cards you get hit with Overlord to actually hit. I don't know. Kind of a cool idea. I think there are probably better Yuna decks. It's cool, but yeah, I don't know. Don't love it. Not a big fan, but it's okay. We'll see. But more to go on stream. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.